Good morning. Good morning. So I'm going to be finishing up the January Zodiac readings, so then I can start other readings. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel. If you haven't already found me on Facebook, it's Queen Z's Readings or Queen Z Spiritual Insight. I also have a group, and I'm also inside of a friend of mine group. It's called the Zodiac Party. And basically, what that is, I'm in there doing demonstrations. I started speaking about my journey and stuff, and we're speaking about zodiac signs and all of the above. It's a good group. So far so good. She's doing a wonderful job with it, and everybody in here is as supportive as can be. But I wanted to finish doing my zodiac reading so then I can move on to other things. Um, so far, it's been a lot of karmic cycles I've been seeing breaking slowly by surely. And Sagittarius, you may just be one that is going through that right now. I feel like a lot of people was at the point of figuring themselves out and figuring out what's good for them and what's not. So, see, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick reading for Sagittarius for the month of January 2020. This is just an energy reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Do not make the story fit that does not fit. Okay, so January for Sagittarius, you got leap of faith, the arts, inner goddess. Can I get one more for Sag? And you got peace. So the first thing I do see that spirit actually wants you to take a leap of faith at life. I don't know what's going on, but spirit says take the risk, take a risk, and put your heart's desires first, your true desires into action. So you may be going through a point where you're trying to make a decision. It's like you want to go in one direction. Your heart, your mind, body, and soul is connected to it, but I feel like out of fear, in so many ways, you're just scared to take that risk because of maybe past situations, past decisions that you made. Oh my God, they will be out here blowing the snow when I start doing the live, right? Anyway, so I do feel like a lot of you are connected to the arts. It could be with music, it could be writing, it could be poetry, it could be anything. I do feel like Spirit is saying start connecting to the arts. Use what you know. For some of you, this may be a career that you want to go for and is dealing with the arts, and that's why Spirit is saying take that leap of faith. For those that is not dealing with the arts, like looking for a career change, it could be start taking a leap of faith and write about your emotions and your situations. Express your inner goddess. It says awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciation. Appreciate your divinity. Appreciate who you are. Start right. I do feel like some of you got a story to tell, and a lot of you are afraid to speak about it or tell about it. I do feel like the year 2020 has begun as I no longer can bitter my tongue type of year, and I do feel like some of you Sagittarius is maybe going through that because again, when you're a god or a goddess, you're not afraid to speak. You're not afraid to speak forward about anything that's going on with you in life. I do feel like Sagittarius, there's a reason that you're not speaking forward, and it could be because you just want peace. So you're trying to find a peaceful solution to end the situation or deal with the situation, whichever way it may be. It says there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Some of you may be in a comfortable space right now with life, and you feel like if you speak your truth or you start speaking about what took place in your life, I feel like you may think that it's not gonna help you become at peace. But sometimes we have to, how can I say, you have to destroy certain things in order for peace to be solve. Like you supposed to salvage peace. In order to salvage peace, I feel like there is some things you need to shake up. There's some truths that you need to speak, and there's some things you need to write about. But Spirit said, take that leap of faith and go ahead and start writing about it. Let's see, I'm gonna get a confirmation card. Again, this is for Sagittarius. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What is going on with Sagittarius for the month of January 2020? We will be entering the second month in this year in less than 2, 3 weeks. A lot of us have a lot of dissolution that we have to continue on fighting. We got to start pulling back in what belongs to us, take back our power, cut the cords. There's some situations that we carried over from 2019 that has to end. And it has so new things to actually begin. This is a new decade. You don't want to go through the same things you went through, Sagittarius, from 10 years ago. Why is leap of faith here for Sagittarius? You got get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. And then you got Aurora, creating heaven on earth is happening. So for some Sagittarius, if you want to create your happiness, you want to create your heaven on earth, you know that you could create your peace. That's why I feel like you want to take that leap of faith and you want to do what's right for yourself. You tired of doing for everybody else. And especially if you're an empath, we pull in other people's energy and other people's feelings, and we utilize that as a way to help humanity. But sometimes who's going to be the one that's going to help you? So I do feel like Spirit saying you're ready to take that leap of faith and do what's best for you. It's time for you to do it. Get grounded, meaning start tapping into your inner self. Stop listening to everything else. Stop worrying about everybody else's feelings about your decision. Why is the arts here? Keepers of the earth. You're definitely an empath. You're definitely connected. It says, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. That's why you're being encouraged to write. Whoever is a Sagittarius and you're being encouraged to write about your story, start writing because Spirit is guiding you to write this. This is going to be a manual. It's like your own personal Bible for other people down the line. Why is inner goddess here for Sagittarius? Huh? Inner goddess, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciation of your divinity. It says the age of light. You've been training for this for a lifetime. So everything you went through was built up. You may have been shut mouth Sagittarius for a little too long. Sir said it's time for you to speak your truths. It's time for you to tell the honest truth about what you've been through. And like I keep telling people the other day, I said, my testimony may be drama for you, but it's my life. Is what I conquered, the demons I had to face, the things that I had to go through in order to be who I am now. So I don't care. You can laugh at my pain all you want. And I feel like that's where you at now, Sagittarius. Like, laugh at my pain, but I know my story is, my intentions was always pure at heart when it came down to dealing with situations. So everything you went through since you was younger, whatever you went through that you felt like was for your worst, Spirit said, no, that's why you went through that for this part. Because you have to be the teacher now. You went through the lessons. Now it's time for you to teach the students. Why is peace here for Sagittarius? Mm. Come out of that dark spot. You deserve peace. Come out of that dark spot. Because where it says peace, it says there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. The intention, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. It's time for you to come out of that dark spot. Stop being in a dark place when it comes down to what you want to do. Spirit says it's time for you to take that leap of faith. Whether it's good for some people, bad for some people may look at you crazy. Some people may say, "Oh, you stupid," but it's not their life; it's your life, Sagittarius. So you got to do what's best for you, and sometime write about it instead of telling other people about it. Spirit said, "Write about it," because that's going to be the key to your success. I actually utilize your journal, your diary, as like a Bible or a manual for the next people that's coming up in the next generation that is going to face some problems. And you can actually go back, take that journal passage or that poem that you wrote about what that situation was and give it to that person as a reference. And now they have a study manual for themselves. So again, Sagittarius, this was your January 2020 reading. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like a personal reader, please inbox me or email me at queensiesreadings@gmail.com. Find me on Facebook at Queensies Spiritual Insight or Queensies Readings, or you can also find me in the Zodiac Party. So have a good one, everybody, and hope that you enjoyed your reading.